Hello everyone, this is Raukow's arch nemesis Septentrion Pleiades, creator of the Fluffy Quest, which, as you all know, is the most controversial level somehow. A lot of people had trouble with it. Three main complaints, one of them being that's damn too hard. And this level made me really popular, as you can see. And here's a warning sign, which brings up another complaint, is that this level had motion sickness involved, and people didn't really take the motion sickness message seriously because it was presented in such a non-serious manner. The reason why I chose Raukau as a character is mainly just because of his play mechanics. And down there I have a warning. Actually, there were actually 4 complaints, but this addresses one of them directly, and that's if you get hit while near the ground, you could glitch out and die instantly. Here's Lucky too. He's his flag is set to friendly, so he can't die. But on the plus side, you can't really get hurt by him by contact, which is a major problem at the level he's at right now. So, one of the mechanics is that Raukau is easy to filter up. Another thing that could have, like if you were playing as Zemo or Iris, is that if you drop down a power up while on any sort of ground like this, it most certainly would lead to death, the same way as getting hurt, because you see typically layers stop moving when they're controlled by a trigger when a player powers up or gets hurt. But however, the way I did this gimmick was that the layers are actually attached to a fire bar, and here is where Raukau starts to be silly. Those coins, most people would like hit that coin blocks a lot to make the coins fly everywhere, because that's one of the main reasons why people play video games, is to see coins go everywhere. But anyway, those coins, if he hit them enough, would probably have revealed this blue switch right above there. So he's playing it like this. Sorry to Raukau for not somehow making it more clear. Not sure if I'm gonna change it. It's pretty clear that you're supposed to press a blue switch by this point. Don't know why he didn't search for it more. It's just so hard without the blue switch. Have considered the probability of people getting to this part without the blue switch press, and at this point I would expect them to either turn around and get the blue switch at all costs, or to die, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna find that blue switch, because this is supposed to be played with this blue switch. Although I did make it theoretically possible to pass without it. However, this ended up becoming one of the major complaints, because Raukau just kept on dying. A lot of people who complain about this level didn't actually play it themselves, though. Although apparently just watching it gives some people motion sickness, which I'm extremely sorry for, but there's just no way to fix it without changing the gimmick of the entire level. The jumping is sort of tricky when you're new to it, but you're not supposed to be jumping from sheep to sheep. However, you are supposed to jump from turning land and turning land. Since the land pieces are attached directly to firebars, they go in essentially a perfect circle, and you can time your jump to be however you want it based on the location. Whereas with the sheep, it's just disorientating, and I've gotten quite far on the sheep myself out of boredom. One thing I didn't exactly like about this playthrough is that raocow basically said I just created something he would do, which I found sort of odd because he didn't exactly attach anything to a firebar or rotodisc or any other substitute except a net on a ghost, which made it similar to my crappy level, the USS Suboptimal. However, I thought this level was unique, and whenever I try to create a level in anything, I try to make it like something no one's ever seen before. And here's raocow cheating my level because he still hasn't found the blue switch. And I like the messed up pipe effect, like the turning motions. A lot of people's stomachs didn't like the turning motions, but here we reach another somewhat unique thing. I mean, this probably isn't the first time bullets have been in a tower of this sort, but platforms that move like that is a pretty unique challenge. I give the player a springboard and leaf power up, and neither of those things are required. The thing about making levels is you gotta design them that way it's possible, in my opinion, to pass through unharmed while big and nothing else. And here raocow says something about the springboard probably being required along with the two-tailed double jump, I mean, but that's really not true. It is just to make it easier, and this still somehow became the most controversial level because those power-ups and that springboard, if they were gone, raocow probably spent a lot more time in trying to play this. I think he said something about it taking like more than 2 hours. It probably would have taken 3 without the power-ups, and the power-up at the top and might have even taken 4 hours like the Suboptimal did, which is odd because even with all its messy glitches, I still find the Suboptimal easier than this level. And see that is actually a leaf power-up if you come here while big. So yes, this part was double jump. It's supposed to be the pre-boss hall, but for some reason it's the hardest part for me. Not sure how many people would agree with that statement. Because I guess it's just it uses small platforms so consistently. Actually, I think it's just that tricky switch that keeps on getting me. The one that raocow discovers right here and double hits because he has a double jump. That's sort of sad. I didn't really want to make too much suffering a part of this, but that's just how it ended up. I mean, as long as you're having fun, you're not suffering. And I sort of believe in raocow's power to have fun even in unfair situations, which is something a lot of people do not have. So here he is down nearly 50 lives, and he just managed to get through here. I don't know how many times he made it to this part. And oh, this boss, Frozalar, when he played this, thought this boss was completely unreasonable. However, raocow beats it in one try. And some people were still complaining about the boss being ridiculous after that, but it's a post-game boss. And raocow just beat it in one try. Anyway, hope to do other commentaries on levels. My levels in A2MT are nothing like either raocow's levels in hacking or these levels. So, yeah.